Good afternoon, folks. Dennis Jr. here with Zager Guitars in Lincoln, Nebraska. I get a lot of questions about this Fishman Aura sound imaging system that we have. And I'm going to just do a brief summation of exactly what it is to get you the basics to see if you even want it or if it's something that you'd like to have in your guitar. Basically, a Fishman is considered the best guitar electronics maker in the world, and it was us, Zager and Martin, who were selected to have this special system because there's really nothing like it on the market today. And they call it a sound imaging system. And basically, I like to call it the mini recording studio built into your guitar, because that's essentially kind of what it is. These boxes aren't cheap either. I think if you go on the retail market right now, just this little box here is about $700 retail. So they are not cheap, but they do a lot of good stuff. Basically, what we do is Fishman Recording Studios, Fishman Electronics has possibly one of the best recording studios in the world. Multi-million-dollar recording studios. They have the best microphones, the best equipment. They're known world-renowned for their recording studio. And what they do is, when we have a series of guitar completed, like this one here, which is our Tobacco Sunburst 900 CE with the Fishman Aura sound imaging system, when we do a new model like this, this one's an old model, but when we have it, like when we had this 20 years ago, we sent this guitar, one of them, to Fishman Recording Studios, and they recorded that guitar in their recording studio and got the best sound out of it that they could using the best equipment in the world. And what they do is they create a sound image then of that guitar that you, as a user, can go in, and what you do is you'll notice here on this system, this pulls out here. I'll pull this out. And on the side here, there's a little USB plug. A lot of customers ask, and I can't ever find the USB. It's right there on the side. Your battery goes in up here, just a regular 9-volt. And basically, you plug in this little USB adapter, you plug into your computer, and you go online and you download that sound image for the 900 CE Tobacco Sunburst. And you download that image onto this system here. And you notice there's it says images there. There's 4 images that you can download at a time. And then you download that image, and when you're playing out live, you can blend in that perfect image into your live playing. And you'll see a little button there called blend. And you can mix it in with your live playing on stage. And what's really neat about this is you're not required just to download an image from Zager for the ZAD 900 CE Tobacco Sunburst. You can blend in thousands of images that Fishman has created for multiple guitars, and they have thousands now. So it's really neat. You can, my dad used to spend thousands of hours in the recording studios working, trying to get certain sounds, and basically this does all that in that little box. Now I will say, we have players who say, I don't plug into my computer, I don't want all those options, I just want a good system to play out live with on stage. And usually I'll recommend, our top Fishman, one of our top Fishman Presys systems that does not have the sound imaging system. With that said, I will say I've talked to several recording artists that we have right now using these guitars on stage, and they're telling me that they're the same way. They said, well, we weren't going to use the imaging system, but they like the sound that this system is getting off their PA systems on stage better than any other system we have. And that probably makes sense because it's a very pricey system. It's considered the best in the world. So I just kind of wanted to do a brief summation of what this is, but there's just so many things you can do with it. It is like having a built-in recording studio in your guitar. You can go on at any time and download from Fishman's library of thousands of sound images and download these images onto your guitar and mix them in. So it really does a lot for what that little box is. It is like a little recording studio. But I just want to do a brief summation of exactly what it was. We only offer it in our ZAD 900 model and our ZAD 80 series. They won't even allow us to use it in our lower end models. And it's just really a neat thing. If you're into that sort of thing, you can do a lot with it. I have a lot of artists using it, a lot of players using it on stage. It does work extremely well. So if you have any other questions, don't be afraid to call or email. I'll be here to help, and take care, folks.